Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Now, I keep getting these questions asking about metal tones. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a metal guitar player by any means, so you have to excuse me when you hear my metal guitar playing. But what I thought I'd do in this video is to see if you can do the Tube Screamer trick with the effects that are built in to the Boss Katana. Now, the Tube Screamer trick is basically a way of reducing the flubby low end of a high gain amp, something like a dual rectifier, which I have over there. And what that does is to remove all of the sub bass and the flubby bits of the guitar that you don't need in a high gain metal tone. Now, the way that you do it on a Tube Screamer is to turn the drive all the way down, turn the tone all the way up, and then control the level as a sort of a boost. So what we're going to do today is to do that using the T-Scream emulation that's built into the Boss Katana. Now, if you haven't liked and subscribed already, like and subscribe and you'll be notified of any future videos from the Studio Rats. And thanks to everyone that's bought me a coffee, I really do appreciate it. If you want to buy me a coffee, you can do in the link below. Right, let's get to it. So what I've done, I've set up this guitar sound, which is, to me, pretty uninspiring. It's got that flubby bottom end that we don't really want. Now, as you can see, the settings that I'm using here, I'm using the lead setting. The gain's on about 50%, the volume's on 59, bass is on 37, which I'm quite surprised about how much bottom end and how much flub we've got, even at that sort of level. Mid's at 63 and the treble's at 36. Right, what we're going to do now is to bring in the booster to see if we can control that a little bit. So here's the sound without. Right, let's bring in the T-Scream. Now what I'm going to do, as I do on the actual Tube Screamer pedal, is to bring the drive all the way down. Now instantly you can hear it's really controlled the bottom end, as a Tube Screamer does. Right, the tone is at 0. Now what I tend to do on a Tube Screamer is to turn that tone all the way up, but it might be a little bit harsh. Let's have a listen. Now, it's slightly different to the Tube Screamer. What I'm going to do is to bring that back, let's say about 20. The next thing I'm going to do is to not worry about the bottom end. I'm going to bring back the effects level. Now, what I want to try and do is to match the level that's going into that pedal as if I wasn't using the pedal. So let's just turn the booster on and off. I mean, you can hear the difference already, it's massive. Okay, I think we can go a little bit higher. So about 40. Now, the solo switch and the solo levels, I'm going to use this as a way of adding a boost if I want to. So I'm going to turn the solo level up to 100. Now this makes absolutely no difference unless I bring in that solo switch. Let me demonstrate that. Okay, so now if I want more gain going into the front of the amplifier, all I've got to do is turn this on. So let's bring it off for the moment. Now, direct mix is the amount of clean signal that's going to be coming through. I have demonstrated this in other videos. Now, with a Tube Screamer, you do get a little bit of the guitar, the clean guitar signal coming through. So we can blend that in if we want to. I'm just going to bring it back just a tad. Now let's hear it with the booster on and off. So that's on. And that's off. I really hope that video has been useful to you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.